Okay, hello guys. Thank you for joining this meeting. And in this meeting, we will have a short introduction of 4Seller first, which help you know more about us. The part 1 is overview and integration. As you know, 4Seller is focused on multi-channel integration and operation efficiency. And the market we support is US, UK, Italian, Spain, Canada, and other. And you can see in this page. And we also support
recording in progress.
Real-time data think, AI matching covering all workflows from listings to fulfillment. And we are mainly integrated with some major platforms, and we can see it. For example, Amazon, TikTok, Shopify, also Temu, and other platforms. And you can see in this page. They are mainly US and Europe platforms. Then here is the different market shipping carriers we support, like FedEx, USPS, and other carriers. So the users can connect their shopping account to 4Seller and buy label easily. And then fulfill orders via Amazon MCF automatically is our one of highlight features for users. It supports automatic ship Temu, TikTok, Shopify, and any platform orders via Amazon FBA, and automatic return all tracking numbers, and real-time inventory sync. And this enables seller to efficiently use FBA's high-quality logistics resources and improve cross-channel fulfillment efficiency. And then you can contact us. You can use WhatsApp or email, website, or you can book a demo. Also, if you have WeChat, you can scan this QR code to contact us. We will go through the main features of 4Seller. Here we can see, including store authorization, product creation and migration, inventory sync, and linking and map, and also order processing. Then we go to the 4Seller website. Before we start with the main features, let's first log into 4Seller. And new users need to register with, we can click this, sign up for free. And then we can see we need to use an email address and phone number to register. And after registration, you can log in. Here, click this, log in directly. And today I will use a text account, and all data in this account is test data, not real business data. And then sign in. Now we are getting into the 4Seller homepage. After entering this homepage, the page you see may be slightly different from a new user's page because this test account has already been used for a long time. But the operation paths I show today can be used by both new and existing users. Now let's start with the first and the most important step, shop authorization. The first step in using 4Seller is to authorize, and we can click this settings integration. Here, we will use Temu as an example, and here the shops we support it. And you can just click this. We use Temu as an export. After clicking this, you need to choose the shop type and select site country and custom name and token. And the token needs to be obtained from the Temu backend. And also there is a green button on the page. You can click this. After clicking it, you will be redirected to our help document. The document explains how to get the token from the Temu backend. And after getting the token, we can enter it in 4Seller here and click connect. And after then your Temu store will be connected to 4Seller. And also after authorization, you can see the connected store under here, My Shops. When the store status shows active, it means the store has been successfully authorized. Besides Temu, 4Seller also supports authorization for other platforms. You can authorize stores based on your business needs. After the store is connected, the next step is to manage your listings. So next, let's look at the listings section. And after authorized Temu with 4Seller, the published listings on the platform will be automatically synced to 4Seller. And besides automatic sync, you can also create listings directly in 4Seller. And we can go to the draft page and click here. Here we have a create. You can just click this. You can also create listings directly in 4Seller. And here we get into the create draft page. Then we can fill the product information according to the system promos. And the fields marked it with a red star are required. And after filling in the required information, you can click save. And save and publish. Save means that the information you have filled will be saved as a draft. If you click this, it will be published. It will publish it directly, and after publishing, the product will be sent to the Temu store. Also, the draft here, we can also briefly introduce bulk editing for drafts. If you have multiple draft listings that need to be added, just select them, and you can click this batch modify. Here, batch modify, we will choose the information you want to change, you want to modify, and so you can click this, and this information we can add it. So this function will make the update information more efficiently. And also, many of our users come from platforms such as Amazon, so they may need to move their listings to Temu. To support this need, 4Seller provides the listings migration feature. Here we can see also in listings section, listing migration, and we need to click this button, and then we can get into the migration page. We can say the listing migration page has three status: or to migrate and migrated. Or means all listings from the source shop. To migrate means listings that have not been migrated yet. Migrated means products that have already been moved to the target platform. And now we can show how to migrate listings. And if you only want to migrate one product, just click this copy to stores on the right side of the products. And if you want to migrate products in bulk, select multiple products and click here, copy to stores at the top. So you can migrate more than one listings here. And if you want to move all listings from one store to another store, you can click this here, copy by shop. Copy by shop, you can migrate all your listings from one store to another store. Here, TikTok, we don't have this button. This is because when the listings are more than 2,000, you can't copy by shop. You need to copy to stores one by one or copy to stores in bulk. And now I will show you in bulk copy to stores. And select the listings you want to move, and then click this, copy to stores. And now we need to choose the target platform. We will show you Temu, and then choose the target shop. Okay, and also here you can choose to modify price and open this, and you can choose you want to use base price or list price. And we have set 2 ways. If you don't want to use this modify price, just close it. And next, we should click this import. Click this import, we will enter the migration process page. Now we are in this page, and we can see the migration process has mainly 4 steps. And the first steps is to set basic information, including handling time. You can choose 1 day or 2 days, and shipping template. The shipping template needs to be created in the Temu backend first. After creating it, return to 4Seller and refresh the page. Then you can select it. If you don't know how to create it, you can also click this green one. You can click the view tutorial on the page, and also you can choose trademark, it's optional. And also you can choose whether to refer to the original product price and use advanced settings to configure migration rules for more accurate pricing. After setting these conditions, you can just click this next. Then we will go to the first steps. The second step, sorry. The second step is to confirm the category, and the system will use AI to match the target platform category automatically. Since different platforms have different category structures, we can see here we will show the original category and Tmall category. We will use AI to match it, but we recommend that you should check whether the AI matched category is correct. And if it's not correct, you can click this pencil icon to edit it manually. The pencil here change the listings in this category. And if you click this, it means you will change the category or the listings. Also here we have the number of products. This shows how many listings we mold this time belong to this category. And also you click this, we will show the listings information. And here you can change the category in this product, in this listings. Also here you can click this to remove it if you don't want to mold this listing this time. Just click this to remove it here. Then next, we will get into the third step. The third step is to confirm the product status. And there are mainly three situations we can see. The first one is ready to publish products, which means the product information is complete and can be published directly. The second one is publishable after add information, which means some information needs to be added according to the target platform requirements, such as weight or size. And the third one is needs optimization in drafts, which means the product information doesn't meet the target platform requirements and needs to be edited in the draft before publishing. The listings this time we mold belong to this status, ready to publish. So we can click Save to Drafts or Publish. Also, you can click this here, Save to Drafts or Publish. If you click Save to Drafts, it will be saved in your Tmall drafts. And if you click Publish, it will be published in your Tmall shop. Also, during the migration task, if you want to exist at any time, you can also then click this, and you can click Save, and we will automatically achieve the task. Later, if you want to continue this task, here, you can click this, the unfinished migration task. Yes, we can choose to continue. The next important part is inventory management. Inventory is the foundation for accurate order processing and stock deduction. Next, let's move to the inventory section. And after store authorization, we can here say, and the listings will be synced to 4Seller. But if you want to manage inventory, you need to set up a warehouse first. So let's go to the settings. Here, inventory settings. To add your warehouse. And there are two main types of warehouses in 4Seller. The first type is a self-owned warehouse. You can say proprietary warehouse, which means your own private warehouse. And the second type is a third-party warehouse, such as Amazon FBA or Walmart. And if you want to create a self-owned warehouse, you can click this, Create, and then enter the warehouse name and select the warehouse address. And if you don't have an address yet, just click this, Create Address. And you can here create one first, and then click done, and it will be saved. Also, you can here order and shipping address here. You can here create an address. Also here, after you have create address, you can click this address mapping, and we choose Tmall and Tmall shop address to map the address. Also, when the address here you mapped with Tmall shop address and your inventory use the address, and the warehouse will be mapped with your Tmall shop address. This is the self-owned warehouse. And also you can create your third-party warehouse. Also click this, Create, and to select your 3PF. Here is the 3PF we supported. But you should notice but you should note that if you want to use, for example, Amazon FBA or Walmart, you need to authorize the related platform store first. After that, you can connect it Amazon FBA to as a 3PF warehouse to 4Seller. And after the third-party warehouse is created, it also needs to be mapped with the target for platform store address. And here we can say address mapping. And the process is similar to the self-owned warehouse setup. And after the warehouse is created, we also need to create stock SKUs. After shop authorization and 4Seller will think platform listings and get the related shop SKUs. And if you want to manage inventory in 4Seller, you need to create stock SKUs and map shop SKUs with stock SKUs. Only after the mapping is completed can the system deduct inventory accurately. So create stock SKU is important and necessary. And there are several ways to create stock SKUs. The first way is automatic creation. We can see here, settings, listing settings, think settings. Here we have this tool function and we need to open these tools. Let's first look at the second one. As unassociated products automatically create SPU, SKU. And this means when we get your shop SKU, but you don't have corresponding stock SKU, and you open this button, we will automatically, according to your shop SKU, to create a corresponding stock SKU. And you need to click this setting to choose a shop. This shop you need to set as a source platform. So according to the listings in this shop, the shop SKUs to create stock SKU, and also you need to choose the product status of SKU and then save. After you saved this, and we will automatically create the corresponding stock SKU. This is the second one's function, and the first one's function means that if the shop SKU and stock SKU names are the same, and after turning on this feature, and the system will identify and map them automatically. This can reduce manual work. And after automatic mapping is completed, you can return to listing page to check. Here we can say. Yes, here we can say if it's mapped, the page will show the related shop SKU and stock SKU. And if it's not mapped, the system will also show a reminder, will show unmapped. And besides automatic creation and automatic mapping, you can also manually create stock SKU. Let's come to the inventory products. You can just click this, create to create one stock SKU manually. Also, you can click this import simple. You can download the template and fill in the required information and upload it. Then the stock SKUs can be imported in bulk. And please note that automatically creating stock SKUs only creates stock SKU information. It doesn't automatically generate inventory quantity. If you need to import inventory quantity in bulk, you can also click this import inventory and download template, fill in the quantity and upload it. And we will update the inventory quantity. Also, if the same product is sold on multiple platforms, for example, on both Amazon and Temu, but the shop SKUs are different, the system may not automatically map them to the same stock SKU. In this case, you need to come to listings section to map. You can see to click this, map it manually to choose the corresponding stock SKU. And this allows you to manage inventory for multiple platforms in 4Seller. Okay, and once the warehouse, stock SKUs, and SKU mapping are ready, we can move to inventory think. Next, let's talk about the inventory think. also settings. Inventory sync means that after you manage inventory in 4Seller, the system will sync the inventory to the connected platform based on your settings. And before turning on inventory sync, you need to turn on inventory deduction first. So we need to go to the shop order and shipping process settings to open this shipping minus inventory. And after this is enabled, the system will automatically deduct inventory as orders move through the order process. And this is required before using inventory sync. And after open this, then go to the listings here, listings settings, update settings, and this one, turn on this one, update stock info to the platform from 4Seller automatically. And click this, and we will enter the setting page. After that, we can configure inventory sync roles. First, we should choose the sync should be based on available stock or on-hand inventory. And then select a warehouse and map the target platform store with a 4Seller warehouse. For example, if we map a Timo shop, yes, Timo here, a Timo shop with a warehouse in 4Seller, and we map this shop to this 4Seller warehouse. Also, you can choose all, and then 4Seller will sync the inventory information from that warehouse to this Timo store. If you also want to manage multiple platforms at the same time, such as Temu and Amazon, you only need to map the Amazon store with the same 4Seller warehouse here, and make sure the shop SKUs from both platforms are mapped to the same stock SKU. Then multi-platform inventory sync can be achieved. And then here, about to be sold out, you can choose no process. This means when the available stock is 0, we just push the inventory to 0 without special processing. Also, you can choose this one, convert to sold out, and we recommend choosing this one. This means when you can enter a number, and when available stock is lower than this quantity, and we will push stock to 0 for selected shops. This can reduce the risk of overselling. And also, you can set some advanced configuration. If you can set some specific SKU you don't want to think, and also you can here to add configuration. And after settings are completed, just click this save, and the system will sync inventory according to these rules we just set. Here under inventory sync, there's also a price sync. And the logic of price sync is similar to inventory sync. You also need to map shop SKUs from different platforms to the same stock SKU. The difference is that inventory sync updates inventory, while price sync updates prices. So if you want to update inventory or price, you only need to modify it in the 4Seller inventory products page here. If you want to modify, update inventory or price. Sorry, let's refresh it. We can click this, edit, to edit the inventory or price, and we will sync to the multiple platforms. Okay, let's come back to. But please note that the price is sensitive information, so price sync is not open to all users by default. And if you need to use price sync, please contact our support team to enable it manually. Also, if you want to keep different prices on different platforms, we don't recommend enabling price sync. And after inventory and price sync, we can move to daily order processing. We can get into order section. This is the part sellers use most often after setup. So let's get into this section. And in 4Seller, you can manage the full order process from receiving orders, processing orders, buying shipping labels to shipment. But before shipping, we need to set up carriers first, and also come to settings here, order and shipping carriers. If you use Timo shipping, here you can turn on this one this button, open this and click this setting logistics, set the shipping channel, and then click this save. And if you don't use platform shipping, you can also authorize other carriers here. Click this carriers. The system lists carriers by country. We can say US, UK, and carrier type. Just select the carrier you want to use and complete the authorization. For example, USPS, click this and fill the field, then connect. Also, we have some tutorial, and you can read this. And we come back to the order section. The order section mainly has 4 status. First, pending, then to ship, and in process, and shipped. Normally, the orders will go directly to this one, to this status, to ship. But the reason we have the pending status is that some orders may have issues that need to be fixed before they can move forward. One common issue is unmapped. If the shop SKU in the order is not mapped to a stock SKU, the system can't deduct inventory, so the order will stay in this status in pending. And we can click unmapped to complete the mapping manually. You can just choose a stock SKU, and we can also choose only current order or apply all. The second situation is out of stock. If the order is out of stock, the system will not move it forward. You can manage the warehouse, switch warehouse, or restock now. And if you find that the stock SKU is mapped incorrectly, you can also click here, click the pencil icon to edit it. And the third situation is an invalid address. In this case, you need to contact the customer to get the correct address. You can edit the address information here. Click this pencil icon to modify the address. And after these issues are fixed, the order will move to ship status. And after the order enters here, we can start preparing the shipment. This status is mainly used for buying shipping labels. You can buy labels one by one or in bulk. For a single order, click here, the right, buy label, and select the shipping warehouse, package information, and carriers. Then click this, buy label. And also we have set an automatic. If you click this automatic, we will get into the logistic row page. This means we can add some logistic rows, and you can set some conditions. If the order meets these conditions you have set, and they will automatically choose warehouse, carrier, shipment service, or automatic by label. This is automatic settings, and this is single by label. Also, you can buy labels in bulk. Just select multiple orders. Select them, and then click this buy label at the top. And also in this page, we support printing here, print packing slip, print pick list, and print label. Also, you can also edit order information in bulk. We can click this batch modify, or just update one of the information. For example, package, shipping info, or warehouse. We can say if you click this, and we can just to edit warehouse. It's more efficiently. And after we buy in the label, the orders will directly get into the next status in process. And after an order enters in process, it is mainly divided into self-own warehouse orders and third-party warehouse orders. For own warehouse orders, and after the shipping label is purchased successfully, we can see here, and we can here print label and print packing slip, pick list. Also, you can cancel label if you need. And please note that for this own warehouse orders, you need to click this ship order manually, and you click this, and the ship will and the order will move to shipped. Of course, we also support automatically marking orders as shipped, and you need to go to the settings here, orders and shipping process settings, and choose this tool, automatically mark shipped after obtaining trajectory information, and auto mark shipped upon label printing. This will automatically ship the orders. And if you want to open this, just get into the process setting to open this function. And if you don't open this tool button, you need to ship it. Click this ship order manually. And if label purchase fails and the system will show an error message, you can fix the issue based on the error and buy label again. The label status usually appears here. Obtaining label usually appears when buying labels in bulk, but the system needs time to process. And in the end, the result will usually be either success or failure. This is the own warehouse orders. And if the orders use a third-party warehouse, you need to wait for the third-party warehouse to process and ship the order. After the third-party warehouse ship the orders, you can click this, think shipment. Then the order will continue to move based on the third-party warehouse status. And after normal shipment, the order will enter shipped here, shipped status, and show the tracking number. And also, 4Seller will send the tracking number back to the platform, and the platform will update the order status after receiving the tracking information. Besides this status, 4Seller also provides all orders search and filter function. Cancelled orders can be viewed in all orders, and detailed logistics tracking information can be viewed in this section, logistics tracking. And also, but for after-sale order management, 4Seller currently doesn't support Temu after-sales orders, so you need to manage Temu after-sales issues in the Temu backend. And these are the main process for the 3 core section in 4Seller: listings, order, and inventory. And after understanding the daily operation workflow, let's briefly look at the reports section, which helps you review business performance. And we provide different data page for different business needs. You can check sales in performance, sales by shop, or by product by SKU. It's based on your needs. So this is the main content of today's training. We covered store authorization, listing think and creation, product migration, warehouse, and inventory management, inventory think, price think, order processing, and data reports.
We will see if we can send over the detailed recordings to all the merchants. And thank you for joining. And here's 4Seller's contact info. Feel free to directly contact them through WhatsApp, email, or book a demo directly. Let us know if you need any further support. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.